Hey, what's going on? That's right, you're joining the show midweek. That's because you need a little pick-me-up to finish the week off strong, and we'll be back Friday to make sure that we kick off the weekend just right. But before we begin, let's get some of the business out of the way, and then for you to enjoy your weekend, I think the show, the Menacing Show, we believe that you should be able to enjoy the weekend in your own place, your own spot, your own little comfort zone. And in order to do that, if you don't have that right now, you need to get a hold of Hetowski Realty. Mike and Renee are there to help you find that comfort zone, that comfort space, that padded room, if you will, so that you can enjoy the weekends. Take that break from work. Find that room inside that house that you can hide from the kids, and make sure that you get your own little time away and get your sanity back while you listen to the Menacing Podcast. That's right, get a hold of Mike and Renee at Hetowski Realty. You can find their information on our Facebook, Menacing Podcast, or on X at Menacing Podcast. And as always, if you don't have social media, make sure you email at menacingpodcast@gmail.com, and we will gladly share that information with you. Also, you could email the show voice memos or voice messages, because if you're emailing us your voice memo, I think that's just for you. So, like, we don't want your personal business in our emails. So, just messages.
We don't want to know, what type of toe fungus you might have that you're searching for a particular prescription for.
Exactly, yeah.
Or what date you think it is.
Or what date you think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens to a lot of people.
It really does.
Of a certain age.
So make sure that you email the show thoughts, comments. You can type it out too if you want to belabor yourself with that. I mean, voice message, we'll play it on the podcast.
I was just say that's kind of the danger of the voice message is we play it. Whereas if you send an email that's written, we just read it.
Yeah, but then we read it with our tone.
That's a good point. So there's danger either way.
Enter at your own risk.
Oh, yeah.
And make sure that you rate and review the show wherever you listen to the podcast, whether it's Spotify or Host, What's Up, or iTunes, Audible, all the other places that podcasts are held. Please rate and review the show. It really helps us out. We really appreciate it. And all right, enough of the gushy stuff. Let's get down to the show. What's going on, guys?
Well, it's Wednesday.
It is.
Which means only one thing. John, what does that mean? Do you know what that means?
A moment of silence.
No.
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 Way to be patriotic.
Yeah.
But I guess now we're kind of painted into a corner here. Otherwise, we're going to be seen as commies. What's the moment of silence for, John?
Wow, and maybe a cheers, a moment of silence for September 11th.
Why are you cheersing it?
For those people who were served that day or protected or did whatever they could.
It'd be like pour out a drink for.
Wow, I'm just.
I don't know if a cheers would be.
Well, in memory of.
It's tough to know what to do on solemn occasions, right?
Yeah.
John has a problem like a lot of people have, which is you don't know how to handle yourself in an awkward situation.
Yeah, because it's weird. It's like, oh, it's the 20th anniversary. Anniversaries are usually good. So maybe not an it's
Happy 9/11.
Yeah. That's the 23rd anniversary.
That's what we say on holidays.
Right.
It's kind of like
Happy Patriots Day. I don't know what to do anymore.
That is what they call it, right? Patriots Day, which I actually did not realize that it was called Patriots Day.
Nor did I. I found that out just recently.
As the show started.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the same with me as well. I learned it at the same time you did.
Yeah, it's because I was reading the calendar.
That's why we put it right next to you there.
I'm going to stop doing that.
What gets me is people who were born after that, like, oh yeah, what's that? I'm like, oh yeah, you don't even know what that is. You weren't even alive. That's what gets me.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those historical moments that is important to keep alive and important to keep the memory going for the obvious reasons. It was an attack on American soil. It was a terrorist attack. And this is a little different for a comedy podcast, so we're not going to dwell too long on it. But, as Brent said, we can pour one out for the lives lost and keeping that memory of 9/11 alive.
And we can also cheers the police, fire, first responders that were on scene that helped out.
The Patriots,
Sure.
who were there to help out.
Americans.
Absolutely. Here, USA.
here.
USA. Yeah, there it is.
We should have a podcast with just that chant the whole time.
Yeah, just one whole episode, 30 minutes packed of USA chanting.
I couldn't imagine what we would be blamed for if we had a podcast that just chanted USA for 30 minutes. Johnny Smith was listening to this podcast, and for 30 minutes they chanted USA. He then decided to commit this awful, terrible crime.
Oh boy!
Like, oh,
It is. You're not wrong. That is exactly what it would.
Yeah.
We would be blamed for that.
It's just so crazy. So maybe we don't do that.
He was
Probably
radicalized by the menacing podcast. He was such a nice boy.
Well, and they always have that question of, where were you during that time? You know,
During what time?
9/11.
Oh, I thought Johnny Smith. Okay, sorry.
No. Sorry. Yeah, no.
No.
I was in school. I think I was in 8th grade.
You caught up with Brent. Going back to Johnny Smith. What an American boy, too. Johnny Smith.
Yeah.
Where do you know where you were? Or
Yeah, I'm a little bit older than you. I remember. I was switching.
Chasing around Gertrude in the retirement home. I'm going to get you all.
7 years ago, you had a twinkle in your eye, young lady. No, I was switching between my first and second hour, and I know I was going into biology. I was in 10th grade, so, and the rest of the day was just watching the news.
Yep.
And then the next day I got to, this is, I'm definitely going to show my age on this. The next day I got to deliver the newspapers, and I still have one.
That's your dream. You were living your dream, and now here you are.
Wishing that I could deliver
Wishing you
newspapers.
could go back in time. Oh, the good old days.
I still have that
It
newspaper.
so happens I have a newspaper right here.
Wow.
I still have that newspaper, so
Do you really?
yeah.
That's cool.
It's never been opened.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Probably
it's
worth something.
it's not like in a bag or anything, but I've never actually like unfolded the newspaper and looked through it. It's still folded, and it's
You think it's actually worth something? I don't think most people give two hoots about 9/11 really anymore. I'm just being honest.
No, I know you are.
I meant the paper. The paper might be worth something.
But I don't think it is. What would it be worth something for? Nobody cares.
Let the man have this. Let the man
I'm
have
not
this.
looking to
I
sell
don't
it.
think he's looking to sell it.
I'm
It's
just
a
gonna frame
sentimental
it and
thing.
have like it on his wall.
Actually,
And
that
I,
wouldn't be
just to
bad.
clarify, before somebody takes me out of context here, I'm not saying that's a good thing that people don't care.
Oh, no,
but I'm just
yeah.
saying that I don't think people care.
Russ over there being all, people don't care about that stupid day. What happened?
Okay, I
Gen
did not say
Z
any
doesn't
of
care.
those
That's
words.
what Gen Z doesn't care.
Yeah, that actually.
Gen
that's
Alpha's like, what?
That was like 100 years ago.
How old are you? What year were you born in? 19? Oh my goodness. That is so old. I'm gonna.
You were born in the late 1900s. We've
Well,
addressed on the show
For us,
before.
it's the 80s.
What's that?
Late 1980s.
Yeah, 1900s.
Yeah, late 1900s.
Well, no, people like to say you were born in the 80s. No. Late.
It was essentially the 90s.
Yeah, pretty much. Come on now.
I mean, if you want to be real dogmatic about it, it was closer to the 90s/2000s. Really, I mean,
Not
it
for
was
you
more-
though, right? That
Oh
was-
yeah. Still covered wagon. We were still trying to fight off cholera and
Making
scurvy
it down
We
the
had s-
Oregon Trail.
We had scurvy like on land. It was weird. I got my booster. I finally got my final booster for scurvy last year.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You know, you can just eat a lemon or
No,
an
the
orange and take
the
care of
government
that.
said take the shot, so I
Okay.
did. I don't know if it was filled with. It stung though, so maybe it was.
Oh,
lemon
they
juice.
just injected
Just
lemon
citrus.
juice, some lemon pledge right into your veins. There.
Your insides are going to be clean, boy. No,
You're going to be
on
dust
that.
free for
Yeah.
the next 30 years.
Explains a lot. about what comes out.
I've always said that about you. I've been like, that is the most dust-free person I've ever seen.
That's probably why my eyes sparkle like the stars.
That might be the chemicals.
Oh, yeah, that might be just the build-up.
Here to Lemon Pledge.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. That's
Please be a sponsor of our show.
Well,
Lemon Pledge.
please sponsor us. We'll do great ads like this for you.
Yeah.
So, going off of what I started with.
I don't know what you started with.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
What is Wednesday for?
Yeah.
It's actually...
Hump day.
For crying out loud.
Are you smarter than Brent?
Thank you, John.
There
John
you
gets
go.
it. John's got it. He's got
Oh, no, I knew what you were getting. I just like to ruffle your feathers over there a little
I don't
bit.
think you did know.
Oh, I did.
Even though we've talked about it multiple times. We'll see how much you actually do know
Oh, okay.
with So, you think you're smarter than Brent. Dun, 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 dun.
Man.
Don't worry, this is not 9/11 style either. This is not. We're not going to do that. It's just random questions.
It is. No, it's not 9/11 themed.
Yeah, just wanted to clarify.
That's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Thank you for clarifying
just in
something
case.
that nobody
You
was
never-
thinking.
You never know. Obviously, I was thinking it.
Okay, one person.
Touche.
Yeah.
That's we're not.
So you can't say no one. At least one person.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you for the explanation.
Yeah, you're welcome. Do you see how that works, though? So you can't...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Because somebody said it.
Yeah.
So obviously nobody said it.
You got it.
Okay.
How you feeling today, Brent? You feeling smart?
No.
Okay.
I'm sitting here.
If the if the openers showed us anything, it's that none of us are feeling smart.
Oh, man.
All right.
Yeah.
We've gone back to the basics.
Again.
5 questions, 1 bonus,
One bonus.
and 1 question read by a listener.
Boom.
Yet again.
Love it.
We're going to hear from our Wisconsin Packer fan again.
Oh, okay.
So,
Ooh, the Packers.
oh, wow.
The Packers. Just the Packers.
Just
not
the
listener.
Packers.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Yeah, just the Packers.
Booing
course.
people and on 9/11. I just can't believe it. So, Brent, are you ready?
I mean, he was cheersing them earlier, so... Yes, I am ready.
Question number 1.
Ooh, dun, 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 dun.
This TV personality, no stranger to hosting gigs, has been tapped to replace American treasure Pat Sajak on Wheel of Fortune. A. Howie Mandel. B. Regis Philbin. C. Kelly Ripa. Or D. Ryan Seacrest.
Regis is still alive?
That nobody said that.
Oh.
That was not said at all.
Just like Sean Connery.
Yeah. Regis is going to reprise his role as a host, huh?
He and Sean are going to host it together.
Oh.
Sean's going to take Vanna's role.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I
No
can't
one
get
better,
this,
really.
this letter to turn.
Did you say an A? You dummy.
No, there's no way on there. Get out of here.
I'm going to go with D, Ryan Seacrest.
That's your final answer.
That is my final answer.
Brent, you're correct. You're on the board.
Boom.
You're off to a good start. Well, you're off to a start.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
yeah, I think you actually are in a roll. I think the last few times you have not gotten question 1 wrong. He's always
What's the purpose of saying that? I mean, that's,
well, no, because we
Statistics.
We're trying-
statistics. Yeah,
we're trying to shake his confidence, not build it up.
Well, well, for those who don't
See,
know,
now
Brent,
you flustered us.
Well, no, for those who don't know, Brent always says, "Oh, I don't know anything." I don't
That
know
is true.
So, but he always gets
That
most of the
is
questions
true.
right.
Yes, he does. All right.
Okay.
So you're 1 for 1.
I am.
Let's go on to question number 2, Brent.
Sure.
This voice of a generation died Monday, September 9, at the age of 93. A. James Earl Jones. B. Paul Harvey.
Rest of the
C.
story.
Don LaFontaine.
LaFontaine. That's a Louisiana boy
No,
right
he
there.
was the In a World
In a world.
for the movie trailers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or D. Pat Sajak.
I'm gonna go ahead and use nothing because it's A. James Earl Jones.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Okay, well, all right. Thank you. You're 2 for 2.
Boom. What's the statistics on that?
Sorry.
He's in mourning.
I mean, it's James Earl Jones, so.
It's weird that you didn't cry this much for 9/11. So question number 3.
Working up to it.
If we're working up to it.
That's for the grand finale.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 3.
1,200 lives, 1 life.
This country is the largest by land area and expanding. A, China. Sorry, China. B, India. C, Russia. Or D, the USA.
USA. USA. USA.
Johnny Smith. I just made everybody on the podcast mad.
Nothing new there.
Yeah, no.
More shocked, actually, than mad.
So, can you please read that one more time? Just the question.
This country is the largest by land area and expanding.
Okay. Well, so my thoughts go to Russia and China right away because
That sounds like a terrible sickness.
that really does.
Russia and China.
Yeah. Because they're both trying to expand.
Just means Putin touched you.
Yeah, well,
That
there you go.
not sure quite how to take that.
It's a terrible illness.
Yeah. And
Get it from Putin's touch. Seeing him shirtless gives you Russia and China.
yes. It's medical.
It does cause temporary blindness.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. And you're grateful for that, actually.
Yeah.
He doesn't see the sun very much. I think he's a vampire. Have we ever seen him in the daylight? Anyways.
His name is Vlad Demir.
Yeah. He probably took over Transylvania.
Oh, boy.
His homeland.
Where
His
is-
real homeland.
Where is Wait a second. You just blew my mind here. Where is Transylvania? Does Russia control it?
It's over by Russia. It's
Is that
definitely-
what he's trying to truly get his hands on? That's
Could
the
be.
ultimate goal. I
It could
just
be.
want to restore my homeland. Sorry for the accents. I know
Yeah,
some people
yeah.
don't like it, but
I want to suck your... Oh. Yeah.
that's why he's always counting when he's on there.
Yes.
One territory of Ukraine.
Wait a minute. Who doesn't like our accents?
Mostly my wife.
Oh.
And
Wow.
every other listener.
Okay.
She's the only one who listens.
Yeah.
No. We have, remember, 0.15 in Russia.
Oh, that's true. Uh-oh.
How did we get past that firewall?
So we better be a little careful here. We're not saying anything bad about our Lord Vlad.
Except he's a disease.
Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler. I like it.
Who wants to suck your blood?
It's a very fun vampire.
Yeah. Not quite like the Impaler, but yeah, we'll go with it. So America is not larger in landmass than Russia, and India is definitely a big place. I don't know if they have more landmass than America, but I don't think they have as much landmass as Russia.
I'll tell you one thing. No one outweighs the USA.
Well, that's true. We just made a Netflix. We talked about it Friday. They just made a stupid docu-series about how people can eat.
You just had to...
Yeah, you really
Spark
had to do
that
that
one,
Can I
didn't
get
you?
a 50-50?
You want a 50-50?
Yeah, please. Quickly. Do it. Do it now.
Okay.
Quicker.
Russia and China.
You gotta be kidding me.
USA.
Why would you do that?
You basically told me to do that.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm not gonna think out loud anymore.
That's the best part.
Oh, I really dislike you, man.
USA.
I'm gonna go with Russia. Final.
No. You have to say, I go with Russia.
No. No, I don't.
Okay, final answer.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir. It is,
Oh.
of course, Russia.
Sweet.
You've made Putin proud.
Yes.
You've brought glory to the fatherland.
It's mother.
Is it mother? Oh,
Yes.
Germany's the fatherland. Whoops. I can't keep track of well, maybe,
All these dictators. I don't know.
maybe
They switch
Russia
every
wants.
month.
I would say maybe Russia wants to change to be the fatherland.
They want to identify as a fatherland now?
Yeah, Mother Russia becomes Father Russia.
What about China?
Who am I to judge? We shouldn't
what?
probably go down
Oh, okay.
that road.
Sorry.
What is going on?
So, question number 4.
Yeah.
Well done. You're 3 for 3.
Thank you.
Question number 4 is brought to you by a listener. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
You got your earbud in?
Yeah. I got both of them in. Look.
John, you geared up. Oh, yeah, look at you.
I'm
You're
ready to ask the question. Yep.
No, you're not a listener.
Well, yeah, that's
well,
true.
I am somewhat. I'm a transcript listener.
Oh, that's right. You read the transcript. All right. Brent,
Yes.
you ready?
Sure. I'm not ready anymore.
Here's my question for Brent. How many states does the Appalachian Trail cross? A, 3, B, 7, C, 14, or D, 21?
Okay, Brent.
Well, that's an unfair question.
How is it an unfair question?
Because it's a question.
It's a pretty fair question, actually.
Hey, Russ, could you point on, or any one of you, could you point on a map where the Appalachian Trail is?
Absolutely
Of
not. I'm not the one
course
being asked
not.
the question. Right about here?
Hey, Google, where is the Appalachian Mountains? There.
Oh, hey,
okay,
well,
Google
his stupid phone might answer.
It almost
Oh, I'm
did.
sorry. That's my bad.
Hey, Google, how many states does the Appalachian Trail go through?
Ooh, it didn't actually recognize
Didn't
your voice.
recognize
Just
you.
me.
No, just John.
Doesn't recognize a man's voice? What a sexist
Old
device.
man's voice.
What a sexist device.
Just an
Ah,
old
amen,
man's
right?
voice. Easy there, Grandpa.
That's a good question.
You're buying time, Brent.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking. Because I think the trail's like 1,200 miles.
You should know you've walked it.
No, I didn't. I
Back in the day.
trailblazed it. I'm the one that founded it. I went through with my ex, and it's a long story.
That's
There's
we don't
ex.
actually say last names on the show, but your last name is actually Appalachia.
Yes.
Brent
yes,
Appalachia.
yes.
Old man Appalachia.
Then
That's
they call him that now, but not back then.
Oh, no, he was
Significantly
just
younger.
Appalachia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steam of anger is releasing.
I'm gonna go with 7. Final answer. And I forgot what letter that was. I think it was A, but I'm going with 7.
So B7.
Okay, B7. Bingo.
Aye. That's, you got it. No, that is incorrect. It is, of course, as everybody knows,
Yeah.
C14.
You
What?
knew that?
Oh, I should have hold on.
Yeah.
Let's pretend like I didn't
Yeah.
just say that. Hold on. I'm going to rewind.
The answer is C, 14.
I took that one from the listener. I feel
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. What do you... Listener took time to send it in, and you want to just steal the thunder, huh?
did.
Should have phoned a friend.
14. How'd you know it was 14?
That is interesting. I'm actually
some-
he did not have access to any of this.
Because I was actually torn between 14 and 17. Or 7.
Oh, wow.
An answer that wasn't even provided.
I like
was
that.
torn.
You play by your own rules.
Yeah. Take it back to the basics, my took us.
How about 17? That's not it. It is now.
That's E.
All right. So you're not
Okay.
That's not good. There is a bonus question, so you have a chance
Yeah,
still.
okay.
In a perfect game. Question number 5.
All right.
What was the name of the powerful alliance of city-states in ancient Greece that dominated much of the Mediterranean region for a time? A. The Delian League. B. The Thermopylae Consortium. C, the Athens Collective, or D, the Mediterranean Defense Pact?
That sounds way too modern. The Mediterranean Defense Pact.
Well, it's roughly translated.
Let's phone a friend.
Ooh, I am sorry. Phone a friend is broken today, and
Oh,
it
should
does
have
not
used
work.
that on the listener question.
All right, what were the options again?
So we're not phoning a friend. A friend is...
It's broke.
broken.
okay, the phone line's down.
Well, lights down. It didn't pay the bill this month.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. I gave it to Jar Jar
Yeah.
in the corner there.
Yeah, he didn't.
Misa, no pay the bill today.
Well done. What was your... I'm sorry, Brent. What was your
Can
question?
I hear the answer choices again?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Now, just pronunciations on these. We're just... I mean, don't hold anything to those. A, the Delian League. B, the Thermopylae Consortium. C, the Athens Collective. Or D, the Mediterranean Defense Pact.
Or Brent's answer.
Or E.
Or whatever one
Yeah.
whatever one you steamroll us
Spartan
with.
rules.
Spartan rules.
You're thinking. I'm
Yeah.
just narrating for the audience.
Yeah. What was B again?
The Thermopylae Consortium.
Okay.
I'll admit that's probably what I'd go with, but don't bank on that.
The phone lines were down.
Yeah, this
That
is
was
me
sent
live.
by telegram. Calm down.
Actually, that was
He's
Morse
reading.
code.
Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, so he's
Or newspaper.
it's in the classified sections. Gonna decrypt it.
And you said this is ancient Greece states.
In ancient Greece that dominated much of the Mediterranean region for a time, it was a powerful alliance of city-states.
You were there for the games. You always
Whoa,
participated.
wow.
Wow. That's,
Good night.
might have been one too many old joke.
No, there's never one too many.
I've heard them all.
No, you haven't. Not yet.
You will.
So my train of thought is most of the time in the ancient period, they would end everything with leagues. The Roman legion. So I'm gonna go with A. I think I'm gonna go with A. Final answer.
Son of a gun. You got it wrong.
Oh,
No, actually, that's the correct one.
yeah.
I just had to see the smile go off your face because I was really upset that you got this one. I thought I
That was
tricked
good.
on with I came up with the Thermopylae Consortium.
Okay.
So,
That was good.
wow. Well done, Brent.
Thank you.
And now this is your chance for full redemption and I don't think you've had a perfect game yet, have you?
Yes, he has.
I don't think so.
I think I've had one.
Shark Week.
No,
that's
it was not
probably
Shark
accurate,
Week.
Yes, it was Shark Week.
Well, this is your chance for a perfect game, either the first perfect game or the second perfect game. You have a mute button on your microphone. I don't even have to control it. I kind
I'm
of thought
sorry.
you had taken care of it.
Uh,
That was kind of humorous, actually.
All right. Bonus question.
yes.
It was the Delian League
Okay.
was created to defend against the aggression of which nation?
Oh, hold on. At what time in history was this created?
Ancient Greece.
Oh my gosh.
It's,
There's a lot of years in ancient Greece.
hold on, we had the it was founded in 478 BC.
Before Christ.
Yeah, we say BCE now.
Oh,
Because
before Christ erred. Wait, he didn't err. Yeah, but
Let's not delve too far into this.
Oh, okay.
starts with an A.
So in BC, it was created to defend against the aggression of which nation?
Okay.
A, Rome.
Okay.
B, Persia.
Sure.
C. Egypt. Or D. Samaria.
Gosh. Egypt's out.
Why is that? Can I just ask? I'm curious on your psychology here.
You said it was 470?
478.
478? Yeah. I think Egypt had lost a lot of its power by then. I mean, it's still powerful, but they weren't growing.
Okay.
They weren't growing like a Rome or a Persia or a Syria. Which, of course, actually, no. You know what's really funny is I'm pretty sure the country I'm thinking of actually took over two of the countries, and that's why Greece was setting up their defenses. So I'm going to go with...
That is hilarious.
Well, hold on. So I'm going with Rome. That's going to be my final answer. But I think Rome was growing in the fact that it was taking over Persia and Syria. Mm-hmm. Even though at one point they were both very... Yeah. Oh! No, I'm going to change my answer. Forget that I said final. I'm going to go with Persia. Final answer. There we go. Final answer because it's the movie 300. Persia came in. I think that was about the same time. So
I was thinking Prince of Persia with Jake
Gyllenhaal. Yeah,
Great movie.
yeah. Persia.
You're right.
Thank you.
I thought we got you with Rome.
Yeah, you really did get me with Rome.
We almost... Look at that. Perfect game.
Boom.
5 out of 5. Wow. And that's just in time to wrap up this episode.
Hey, thanks for joining us. If you want to hear more intriguing content like today, make sure you join us on Friday, where we're going to bring some strong shenanigans. That's right. Also, make sure you rate, review the show, send us an email. We'd love to hear a voice message. And until Friday, stay close.